This video I'm going to show you how to use Eclipse to do the debugger. Use debugger. Debugger means like when your program has a bug. Bug means when there's an error. Okay, when there's an error. So we want to watch the step by step of the program, how it's like test the program, how it's being behaved. Like for example, in this program, like if I want to see the values of the balance, right? I want to test to see how it's being changes. I can just right click and put a toggle point, right? Starting from where it started sign here, where it's getting to the conditions. So what the value is going to be, and then in each conditions and when it's being changed. So I put 4 toggle points. Now to run the debug mode, you just go to the debug icon here. And it's going to prompt you to pretty much change to the perspective, mean the view of the debugger. So so this is pretty much another perspective where it start to jump and stop at that point. Like if you don't do the debug, it's going to run through the program right to the end and keep doing. But this one is going to stop at that point where I put a toggle point. Now let's look at this window first. This is pretty much going to show you where the program is at. Okay, so it start to run question 9. Okay, and it's also tell you the time too, right? If you look at before, it's actually start to run the application at that time, 2:27, right? Minutes 28 seconds. And start to run 3 times, and start to get into the program, which is the main method. So we call main thread. Okay, so that's one thread that's running, and it said there's a breakpoint, which is the toggle point or the blue point right there. When you put that breakpoint, toggle breakpoint, right? Line 6, you see that line 6, right? In the program name question 9, right? So now it stopped right there, and now we have this one say if you hit this, it's going to run the whole program, so we don't want to run that. Skip all the toggle points. But we have this F8. Okay, so let's see if I hit F8 or resume. It's going to go to the next step. See that? Now look at this, another Windows, which is like you see the thread change to line 7 now, right? And another Windows showing you the variables that you have. Like in this program, you may see that one is ARGS, right? And another one is balance. So that's why I just showed 2 variables, right? So the value is 10 as expected, right? Because balance equals to 10 when I execute that line. Okay, this breakpoint is just showing you how many breakpoints are there and where are those in the program. 6, 7, 8, 9, right? In the main. So our line pretty much just show you where we are in the methods, right? So since we have only one main, it's just one here. And this is the same console output, right? If there's an output. Now if I hit F8 again, it start to execute line 7, right? Okay, F8 again, you see 10 less than 9. You can also hover your mouse over the variables. It's going to show you, right, the values of that balance. Okay, so hit again. Now this one will not execute it yet. You see that? When clean on that line is not executed, it's going to execute when you hit F8. The balance changed to 1 now, as expected, right? Because 10 minus 9. Now if you hover the mouse, see balance equals to 1. So 1 greater than equals to 1, we expect it to get into the loop, correct? There you go, right? This is the part that we start to look at, right? So we said 1 less than 9. What's going to do? It's supposed to execute a statement continue here, right? Let's see what would it do that. There you go. Did you see that? Jump back to condition right away. Because continue means it's going to skip the next line. Whenever you do continue, it's going to do the loop. I can show you again by hit boop, right? Never get to line 9, and it's going to run like that forever. So that's why the answer to this program is the loop does not end, because continue make it. This statement continue actually telling the program to go back to the loop condition, which is this line. That's what it means. It's going to skip whatever has come after that, but it's going to continue the loop. That's what it means.